How's it going, guys? Objector here, and I hope you've been enjoying the Division as much as I have. I've especially been loving the high damage of the marksman rifles that reward precision and positioning to control the engagement distances. So today we're going to take a look at my sniper builds and how you should be adjusting depending on the situation. So obviously the most important part of a sniper build is the marksman rifle itself. I prefer the bolt action rifles over the semi-auto here. While I did enjoy the high magazine count of the things like the Scar H, if you're controlling your distance well, you shouldn't run into problems reloading too often, and the higher damage of the bolt actions really rewards players who are accurate and impatient with their shots. As for your second primary, this is where I really change things up depending on the situation. If I'm taken in position inside of a building where I know it's possible for the adds to come in the building behind me, I'll take either a shotgun or an SMG to protect my flank, especially if I'm soloing a mission and don't have anyone to draw aggro to prevent the flank from happening. If I'm with teammates and have a good overview of the battleground, I'll take an LMG with a large magazine so I can lay down some suppression fire for my teammates when they're moving up or need to get away. I can quickly get a lot of shots downrange without needing to aim as much as I do with the sniper to get enemies down behind cover or to draw aggro for my teammates. And lastly, if I'm in a situation where I'm not going to have a secure sniping location and I know I'm going to be moving around a lot and can't control the distance as well as I would like, I'll go with an assault rifle to have a good, well-rounded weapon useful in multiple situations to quickly change to. So be sure you have several primaries of comparable stats so that you're ready for any situation you may encounter and you're able to adjust your loadout to fit what you need at that exact moment. Next, we're going to be moving on to the skill tree. First, I almost always use the turret as it's very good at drawing aggro out, can be tossed down into the field if I'm up above, and can actually deal okay damage and suppress enemies. It's kind of like having an extra teammate on the field that you don't care if they die or not. Next, I usually go with the first aid pack. It's like having an infinite supply of med kits, and it can be very helpful in those tight, high-level situations. However, if you know that you're going to be in one spot for most of a battle, the support station is also a very viable option. Now for the signature powers, I like the recovery link as it's basically a global heal for my team and allows me to revive my teammates without actually having to leave my cover and expose myself. However, if you do know your teammates and you're confident in their abilities, then the extra damage from tactical link can be a good option to help finish off a boss a little bit faster. So the skills are a little more standard than the secondary primary, but it still allows for some adaptation depending on the situation and who you're playing with. And there you have it, guys, my sniper builds. Since the Division is more of an RPG than a shooter, positioning is going to be the most important thing you can do, and this is especially true for sniping. The more distance you can get between you and your enemies, the less shots they're going to get on you, and that's going to give you more time to line up those headshots for bonus damage. And knowing the maps will help you know how to adjust your loadout to fit what you need. And remember to be flexible in those situations, and change when you need to. Remember, no plan survives first contact with the enemy, but it's how you adjust that determines the outcome. Anyway, agents, that's all for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already for more Division tricks, tips, and news. And be sure to let me know what kind of videos you would like to see next in the comment section below. Until next time, this is Objector, signing off.